In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience in cleaning the DYC sprayer. This sprayer was new a week ago, and I used it to spray the hot top on my Miata. After I used it a week ago, I did some basic cleaning. I put some acetone in there. I tried to wipe everything down, but I really did not do a thorough cleaning job. And the reason I did not do it was because I did not have the proper tools. But now I think I do, because I bought this. So I bought this cleaning kit from Amazon. It was like $15, I believe. It has brushes and, to be honest, things that I don't even know what they are used for. I have bought more Plasti Dip. I will be doing the rest of my car, so I want to make sure the gun is thoroughly clean before I use it the next time so that nothing strange happens. Again, not a how-to video. I may or may not be doing something correctly. Just gonna show you what happens when somebody like me try to clean this gun. So I have many brushes of different sizes. Let me get into different areas. I don't know what's inside this bottle. Maybe some kind of paint thinner, solvent and whatnot. So let's take the gun apart. You can see that the condition is not great. So let's look at the cup. So this is what inside the cup looks like. Plenty of residue. Let's not even talk about the outside. But keep in mind, I did rinse it and spray the system out with acetone the last time I used it. The gasket, I wiped this down with microfiber towels, with acetone multiple times. The air nozzle, the cap. These should be pretty good because I soaked them in acetone and I wiped them down. The cap, the tip, and the nozzle. Pickup tube. And the inside is got a lot of residue on the inside. So the goal today is to clean everything up. I'm going to start by soaking some of these components in acetone for about 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to put the tip in. And the pickup tube. From some other videos that I have watched, I think I am not supposed to soak this in because if I do, this O-ring here is going to deform. So I'm not going to put this in. I'm going to grab a towel and wipe this down really clean. So the O-ring on this needle, not sure if I can show it to you. There's a groove with some plasti dip stuck in there. So I'm going to use a toothpick to get them out. This is now 100% clean. There's no more plasti dip on the O-ring and the inside. I was getting a little fixated, just want to get everything out. Whatever's in the cup has been in there for 10 minutes now. I'm going to take them out and clean them up. This pickup tube was one of the things that was bothering me. I could not get to the inside last time when I was trying to clean it because I don't have the brushes. I spent about 5 minutes cleaning this pickup tube. There's some residue inside. I no longer have any chunks of plasti dip stuck to this tube. I am no longer concerned with this, so I'm going to move on to the next step. The next step is to clean the cup. Oh, I forgot my tip in there. Hopefully I did not destroy the O-ring by soaking it too long. Scrub it down. How else can you do it, right? Okay, so immediately I realized a problem. Is that because I don't have, I've seen some brushes that's got a head right here. So without the brush sticking out from this end, I am having a hard time get to this corner. It gets quite confusing. So what I decided to do right now is to clean the outside of the cup first so that I can actually see if the inside is clean. I wasn't planning on doing that for obvious reasons, shortcuts, right? I guess I have to clean the outside right now before I continue cleaning the inside. The outside of the cup is now clean. I did not get to this area where the gun screws in. I think this will be okay. What I realize is that using a microfiber towel cloth, if I stick it in here to wipe everything down, that might be easier than using the brush. So I'm going to do that instead. Plan B. I'm done. I concluded what I was trying to do earlier, putting acetone in there and use a brush to clean the inside of the cup, is a stupid idea. All you need to do, put acetone in there, stick a towel, wipe it clean, everything will come off. As you can see, it's not going to look brand new, but I no longer have a bunch of Plasti Dip in the cup. Later on, I'm going to put more acetone in it, give it a little squish, spray it out, and it should take care of the rest. And I am happy and no longer concerned when I use this the next time. I have a little bit of buildup on the inside of the intake tube, and this is the vent hole. It also has a little bit of Plasti Dip building up. Of course, I have some buildup around this area and around the edges as well. So I'm going to do the same thing. Grab some acetone, grab a piece of microfiber towel, and wipe it down. It should do the trick. So the cap is now clean. What I have to deal with now is inside. Not sure if you can see it, but there's a little bit of Plasti Dip inside, and it's tough to see because it is onyx. So I'm going to put a little bit of acetone in the cup, use some brushes, dip it in acetone, and then just kind of get it in there to get the rest out. Not sure if you can see on the camera, but the inside, I'm definitely breaking down all the chunks, but the inside I have a bunch of residue that I just can't get them out. But I'm going to fill the cup up with acetone and spray into a bucket, so that should take care of it. This is the best I can do with this gasket by wiping it down with acetone on microfiber towel. It is porous, so there's no way to clean everything up. At this point, I'm going to put everything back together, fill the cup up with acetone, spray it out, and then at least take the gun apart, take the gasket off, and then look at this area right here to see if I have a bunch of stuff in there. You know what I forgot? I forgot to wipe this area right here. So why don't I do that real quick? I managed to put the tip back in. I think the mistake I made was I left the tip with the O-ring in acetone a little too long, and the O-ring swells. So I found an O-ring, I replaced it, and then now I'm able to put it back in place. So let's continue by putting everything back and then spray some acetone out to clean the rest. I just spray a full cup of acetone through the system, so I'm going to take it apart now and see what the inside looks like. The inside of the cup still has some debris, plasti dip, so I'm just going to dump these out. The pickup tube looks really clean. Now let's get to this place where I'm concerned with. There's nothing left in the hole on the left. That's where the airline goes. And then on the right, for the pickup tube, there's also nothing left in there. So I am done cleaning. Now that I've done it, it is actually quite simple. I think I overthink the process before I did it. So when you take this apart, let's talk about the cup. I don't know why I was thinking about I need a brush to get in there with acetone to brush it off. All you need to do really is put acetone in it or your paint thinner, get a towel in it, wipe it down, everything comes off. That was the end of the cup. The pickup tube, you definitely need some brushes to clean the inside to get all the debris out. And then there are these two holes. One is for your pickup tube, the other is for the airline. You need brushes to get in there as well to clean up the debris. The gasket, I just wipe it down with, again, acetone and microfiber towel. It looks decent to me. I'm not worried about it, but I guess I'll find out next time when I use the gun again if this is the issue. Right here is the same thing. You just take acetone and microfiber towel, everything comes off. The tip of the gun. So I made one mistake. The mistake I made was I took the tip with the O-ring and then I left it in the cup with acetone. What happened was the O-ring was swelling up, so I could not put it back in. Off camera, I took the O-ring out. I put the tip back on. Of course, it fits. And then I realized, well, something is wrong with the O-ring. I should not need a hammer to do this job. So I replaced the O-ring, put it back on, everything fits. So this is it. I hope you find it useful so that you don't make the same mistakes as I did. So until next time, thank you for watching.